You have bad credit, you have decent credit, you have good credit, but you want to apply for a new credit card. This video is called Credit Card Underwriting Trick. Stay tuned, you're really going to like it. So here's what happens. You don't want to apply for a credit card because you might get denied. And if you get denied, you need reconsideration. You need to call the underwriting department. And the underwriting department is not going to talk to you. They're not always available. They are for Amex, they are for Discover, they are for other high profile cards. But what if you're applying for mediocre cards? What if the reconsideration line, where you actually want to plead your case with a live human, is not available? What can you do? How can you get to the underwriting department so that you can get your denial into an approval? We're going to do an example. Bank of the West reconsideration line. Bank of the West doesn't have a reconsideration line. You're not going to be able to plead your case. You're not going to be able to ask the underwriter to actually approve you for the card. And now what's going to happen? You're going to have a hard inquiry on your credit report because you got a denial. And if you go over here to Bank of the West, you'll see that they have a customer service number, but they don't have a reconsideration line. If you go down further, you'll see that Bank of the West still doesn't have a reconsideration line. You'll see that a lot of credit cards like Chase do, Amex do, and more. And I highly recommend before you apply for a credit card, you try to get the reconsideration line and make sure that the mediocre card you have has a reconsideration line. But hey, Felix, what's the trick? Well, here's what you want to do. You go over to Experian.com prior to you applying for the card. You freeze your credit report there. You go over to Equifax.com. You freeze your credit report there. You go over to TransUnion. You freeze your credit report there. The FCRA must contact you when you apply for credit, and they must tell you why they denied you credit. But what a lot of people don't know is on the rejection letter, it'll tell you which credit bureau they want to check. But Felix, it might take a week to get that rejection letter. That's too long. And also, you still haven't told me how do I get the actual number to the reconsideration line and how do I talk to the person? I'm about to tell you. No, we're not going to wait for that rejection letter. What we're going to do is we're going to unblock our phone, okay? A lot of people don't take calls from blocked numbers. They don't take calls from unavailable numbers. 24 hours to 72 hours, you're going to receive a phone call. And that phone call is most likely going to be from an assistant to the underwriter. And that's what happened to me. Hey, Felix, we noticed that you applied for our Bank of the West credit card. But here's the problem, Felix. We couldn't check your credit. You have something blocked. Oh, really? What do I have blocked? Oh, well, we were trying to check your Experian credit bureau report, but it was blocked. Okay, so it was Experian. So this is what I told her. I said, go ahead, please, and send me an email with your information confirming that I have it blocked, and I'll go ahead and unblock it. And what did she do? Let's go to my email box right now. Okay, hey Felix, I'm reaching out to notify you that the underwriter has reviewed your application and is requesting the following. Please unblock or unlock your Experian credit file and respond to confirm completed. Can you please respond that you have received this email? This is time sensitive. Now I want her to be private. I don't want a whole bunch of people emailing her or calling her. But let me scroll down a little bit so you can see this is a legit email. There you go. Bank of the West PNB Paribas. Okay, it's legit. Now we're not done yet. It gets better. I went ahead and unblocked my Experian report after communicating with that assistant to the underwriter. Okay, now we're logged in to my Experian report. And as you can see, it says Bank of the West. Okay, so I got approved for the card. Okay, now watch this. So balance updated on February 14th, 2023. If I open up this window over here and I go down, it'll say that this got opened on January 26, 2023. But it gets better because if I scroll down to my inquiries on my Experian and I just showed you the date that the account was opened, you'll now look at my inquiries. Here we go. The last one was January 25th from American Express. Then I have some other ones, right? But where's the one from Bank of the West? Credit card underwriting trick. Love you guys.